Hey Shay, hey Tony, hey Reality. Hey you guys, come on in, close the door. How was you guys' Memorial Day so far? Was the food good? Thank you. Finally, some approval of my head wraps from your punk ass. Is it thundering? Oh, so silly. Sound like it's thundering outside. Hey Twin, hey Miss D, hey Envy, hey Shaniqua, yeah Shaniqua, hey Sean, hey Nino, hey Barbie, hey Lakeisha, hey Jasmine, hey Day Day, hey Kay, hey Che, hey Shay, Sick Nicole, hey Jamaica, hey Regina, hey Strawberry, hey Idlewild, hey Newt. You guys, come on in. Come on in. Don't forget to close the door. Don't forget to close the door. I see some of y'all running through the damn door so fast, y'all didn't close it. Don't forget to close the door. Hey, Miss Chevy. Hey, Louisiana Cajun girl. Hey, Jakima. Hey, Trucker. Hey, Aaliyah. I hope you guys have had an awesome Memorial Day. I hope the food was good where you went to eat or if you cooked. Hey, Maya. Hey, LaShondra. Cause the food was absolutely scrumptious over here. I ain't even gonna lie, I rolled like two babies today. But it's okay. Cause I put band-aids on their knees. They okay. Hey Chase. So yeah. But I got my plate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I am about that barbecue. I be rolling people children and shit. I don't know why they keep trying me and jumping me in the line like I want to knock their little ass down and hit them with them elbows and knees. But they found out today. I see ain't even playing. Nah, I'm trying to figure out who made the potato salad. Hey China, hey PJ, hey Stephanie, hey twin. I'm trying to get over a bad hangover. See, that what your ass get for trying to be grown. Uh, no, they didn't die late Lanier today. It was yesterday. Somebody drowned in Lake Lanier yesterday. And I've been getting tagged in these posts about them doing the Buckhead Shores. Get their autographs now. You know, if you find out who doing it, get their autographs now. Cause uh Unc loved the makeup. Unc said it looked really sexy on me. He said enhances my beauty that I have. So he liked it. He loved it. Hey Brittany. Hey Cherry Blossom. Yeah, she came and saw a 20-year-old drowned in Lake Lanier on yesterday. Um, yeah. So a 20-year-old drowned in Lake Lanier yesterday. I know, right? It was cute. So cute. I did it again earlier today. Oh, thank you, Trina. I don't know why they keep allowing people to go out there, man. At some point, you got to stop blaming the people, and you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and now they're about to do a whole Buckhead Shores, kind of like the Jersey Shores here in Atlanta, but it's gonna be called the Buckhead Shores. And Lake Lanier is gonna be a part of that filming. Hmm. Um. Hey Pookie. Oh, they keep swimming in the lake. I don't know why either. Yeah, it is awful. You know, my condolences to the family because Even some of the best swimmers in the world done drowned out there before. So Navy men, Marines, people that done been groomed to swim like fishes, have not made it up out of Lake Lanier. But like Lake Lanier got a body count so big, and I don't know why people keep going. I wish they would just stop, but anyway, okay, you guys. So I'm about to get ready to start this story time in like 4 minutes. So get your snacks, your cakes, your pies. If you done got your ass real comfortable on the couch, get up off the couch and go close my door. If you're new to my page and you don't know what I mean when I say close the door, that means thumbs up the line. We close the door to keep the trolls out, to keep mosquitoes and bugs and shit like that out. We only open the door to let some of this smoke out from your smoking ass cousins. Let some of this smoke out. But other than that, we need y'all to close the door behind y'all. And happy Memorial Day, my Lake Lanier family. Oh my goodness, you guys. Now, I'm outside, auntie. Okay, that's cool. Get your ass in the house. Close the door behind you when you come. So, y'all know how it is. Alrighty, so like I said, happy Memorial Day to my LLF family. I hope you guys had good food today. I hope you had good spirits and with family and everybody, stay safe and everything. Because auntie had a great plate. Y'all don't understand, the barbecue was so good. I punched like 2-3-year-olds in the face just to get to the chicken. I ain't proud of that moment. I'm not saying I'm proud of that moment. I'm just saying, your child shouldn't get in front of me in the fucking line when it's time to eat.
That's your aunt food.
I don't give a damn how old your baby is. Your baby can be 6.5 months. I will pick that car seat up, put her ass out of the line. They're gonna learn about auntie real fast, real quick. So I punched 2-3-year-olds in the face. I'm not, like I said, I'm not proud of this moment. I just, they jumped in front of me. I guess, in their household, the little kids eat first. But when the barbecue get cooked and it's time to eat, I don't allow the children to eat first. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be eating for the rest of their life. My life is halfway gone. I think it's more important that I eat first and they ass can get later. You know what I'm saying? But it was just so messed up. I did it so fast, y'all. I didn't even realize I had punched both of these babies in the face that quick. I didn't even realize that shit. It happened so fast. Like, I blacked out. I remember seeing them take the meat off the grill. I remember thinking to myself, I'm going to get that fat ass chicken breast right there. And then before I can take a step further in the line to move up, I almost tripped. And I looked down and it was two big head ass children standing in front of me, and they couldn't have been no more than 3 years old. You know what I'm saying? They don't know auntie. They was new. They was somebody else's children. They weren't family. They don't know auntie. Because you can clearly tell all the family, the babies that know auntie, they were standing to the side with their plate like, nah, auntie, you go ahead. No, it's more important that you eat, you go ahead. But these two kids obviously hadn't Googled a bitch before they showed up at this barbecue, right? So they, rush up and jump right in front of me, and I almost trip and fall over them trying to get to this chicken breast. And I thought to myself, I should beat the sleeves off these babies, but I thought again, I was like, these ain't my children. I'm just going to calm down. I'm going to let these little fuckers snatch them hot dogs and get the fuck on. It's going to be a cool day. Y'all, we take our steps further up into the line, and this goddamn little girl grabbed that chicken breast I had my eye on, y'all, and I lost it. I just remember blacking out, and when I woke up, both these babies was laying on the ground with black eyes, and I'm like, oh my God, who just hit these fucking children like that? And everybody in the party looking at me with the mean face, and I'm looking behind me like, who the fuck are we mad at? Because, we family. We mad together. Who the fuck are we mad at? And everybody like, you hit the goddamn babies like, I don't remember hitting them children. They was like, you hit them kids like you didn't even know them fucking kids. And it's like, in all actuality, I really don't know these fucking kids. Like, who's the parents of these motherfucking children? Like, we should be calling defects on y'all, because I know y'all did not bring these babies to the goddamn barbecue with black eyes. This is ridiculous. Like, who the fuck does that? Bitch, you know how to do makeup. You could have put makeup on this little girl's eye before she showed up here looking like she got her ass whooped. Like, why would you bring your baby to a barbecue with a black eye? Like, who does that? And I'm like, ma'am, what the fuck? Get your kids. Go in there and, put some makeup on that shit. Like, everybody's talking about you being a bad mom, bitch, because your baby showed her with a black eye. And the lady looking at me like huffing and puffing, like she want to swing. And I'm like, bitch, don't be mad at me because you're a bad parent. I have nothing to do with that. I was the only person in this fucking room that gave you the tip and told your ass to go put some makeup on that shit. Like, I'm trying to help save your life, bitch. I'm trying to keep defects out of your life. Go put some makeup on that shit, and we'll all act like we didn't see it the first fucking time. But she started, come on, let's go. And I was like, yo, y'all need to go on and leave then. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit don't make no sense showing up to the barbecue with your baby ass whoop like that. Like, that's retarded. And then, Aunt pulled me to the side and he was like, babe, you hit that little girl. And I'm like, what little girl? And he was like, the little girl with the black eye. I'm like, no, her mama did that shit. Don't blame that on me. He was like, nah, babe, you did that shit. He was like, you hit that baby in the eye like, bap, you elbowed the other baby like, bap, and we was trying to get you, but you were moving so fast. And I'm like, I don't remember none of that. Like, I don't remember none of that shit. Like, I didn't do that. Like, that's a lie. Like, that's a fucking lie. I don't remember. I will remember beating a baby ass like that. Like, I don't remember beating a baby ass like that. And then everybody else in the party was like, y'all get y'all stuff, let's go. Because she done started hitting people cheering. I'm like, I really did. I looked at my husband. I was like, babe, I really fucked that baby up like that. And he was like, I'm trying to tell you, you did that shit. I'm like, oh my God, like, babe, what happened? He was like, I put the chicken bread down and you lost your damn mind. I was like, oh my God. Like, I done beat this baby ass. And, I tried to stop her mama, and apologize to her mama because I honestly did not remember beating the fuck out of her baby like that. I really didn't. But her mom was just like, get away from my child. You'll hear from our attorney. I'm like, why we got to get the attorneys involved? Shit, I'm pretty sure the baby slipped and fell on my fist. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, I wasn't in my right mind when this shit happened. So I don't remember doing none of this shit. But okay, y'all gonna say I did it. But if I got to go before a judge in a court of law, I'm gonna tell the truth. I don't remember beating the sleeves off that baby like that. I really do not remember beating the sleeves off that baby like that. But you jump in front of me in front of the barbecue. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know I roll babies. And don't even remember doing that shit. So, I'm pretty sure the next barbecue they come to, the babies will know. They'll understand. Like, they're that lady. Wait till she eat, then we can go eat. I'm pretty sure they're going to learn. Like, all my other nieces and nephews, they all know. They'll learn too. If they be around long enough, they'll learn too. So, I still love them. Whoever they is. Whoever children they is. I don't know. Y'all just chicken bread do something to me. I just knew I was finna get that chicken bread. That little girl stabbed that chicken bread with that fork. I don't remember what happened. I just know all them thoughts you think you would have did to somebody's child, some shit like that happened. I think I probably did all that. I just don't remember. But yeah. Y'all serious, y'all. That baby had a big ass black eye too, y'all. It was, I was like, I'm calling defects on her mom. This is ridiculous. But yeah. All right, you guys. So I hope you guys have had a good Memorial Day. Y'all didn't have to fuck a baby up like I did today. But I'm glad y'all had a good Memorial Day. I'm glad that food is sitting good in your stomach and all that good shit. If y'all are ready for your first story time, go ahead and thumbs up the live. If you ain't got your ass over there and close the door, go over there and close the door. And when I say close the door, that means thumbs up the live. So I need to have 2 sets of thumbs. I need to have a set of thumbs in the chat to let me know you ready, and thumbs up the live to let me know you close the door. So, excuse me, let's get these thumbs showing. Let's see who ready. Right, they got no video, ain't happy. But they got 1,000 witnesses. My family wouldn't tell on me though. I'm like, that girl been talking to Minnie Mouse on her shoulder for her whole life. She throw it off, like, don't even fuck with her. Like, she don't remember doing it. Okay, Tom, you ready? Let's see if everybody ready. Trying to make sure everybody ready. I slam the door while I'm eating my salad. I'll be slapping my damn dough, sweet tea. All right, you guys. So let's see. We pretty much got enough thumbs to go ahead and kick this story on off. So our first story tonight has Chastain, Lashana, and India. India was my super thanks. This is your super thanks story, India. So I can actually pay attention. Okay, got the popcorn. Let's go. Okay. So Lashana and India and Chastain, this is you guys' story. Okay, so Chastain was she's in high school, and Lashana and India just graduated from middle school, going into high school. Chastain is in like the 11th grade. She went to the 11th grade at this time. She was like the most popular girl in school, cheerleader, all that shit. She was like very fucking popular. And she didn't fuck with underclassmen at all. Like, you would never catch Chastain with a ninth grader or 10th grader or anything like that because she didn't fuck with underclassmen. She always wore the nicest clothes, name brand shit. She always stayed cute. Hair always stayed done. Nails always stayed done. You know what I'm saying? She drove her car to school, a little BMW that her daddy bought her. Little girl was very fucking popular, right? Everybody wanted to hang around her. She only hung around like the cheerleaders and upperclassmen that were cool. She didn't really fuck with the nerds. Nobody like that. You know, that's how she was. So Lashonda and India started ninth grade together. They was best friends since fourth grade in elementary school. They've been going to the same school, so they've been best friends like this for a while. So of course, when they go to high school together, it's like we're gonna have the same classes, we're gonna have the same lockers next to each other. But unfortunately, shit didn't go like that. When they got in there, they had two different schedules, two different classes on different halls. They wasn't even gonna see each other except for lunch. And that was it. The rest of the time, they were gonna be away from each other. And it was like, damn, I thought we was gonna have the same classes together. And it was like we always talked about how we was gonna have the same teachers, how we was gonna cover for each other when each other was late or something. And it was like it didn't go that way. Okay, cool. So Lashana didn't like it, but she went on the class. India went on the class. Around second period, Lashana ended up in a class with Chastain. Now, Chastain ain't a student in this class. She's a teacher aide this period. So she's on the ninth grade hall helping out the teachers. So when she see Lashana comes in. You can clearly tell she's new to the school. She don't know nobody. She got her head down. She went straight to her desk, put her head down, pulled her books out, didn't look up at nobody, didn't look nobody in the face, didn't say, "Hey, bitch, how you doing?" None of that. So you can clearly tell she was new, you know what I'm saying, to the school. She didn't know a lot of people there. So Chastain walked over to her, asked her how she was doing. She told her she was fine. How you like school so far? She was like, it's just my second period, but it seemed pretty cool. She was like, I noticed you didn't really speak to nobody when you came in. You from this neighborhood to go to this school? And she was like, yeah, but I don't really know too many people, up here. And Chastain was like, well, that's fine. You'll get to know a lot of people. And Chastain went on about her business. And Lashana and India went on to their classes. And at the end of the day, they met up at the end of the day to go home. Now, Lashana was talking about telling India, oh my God, that popular girl everybody be talking about, Chastain, the cheerleader. And India like, okay, what about her? She was like, girl, she came up and spoke to me. She seemed pretty nice. Everybody say she mean, but she seemed pretty nice. And India was like, okay. And it's like, that's all Lashana could talk about the whole way home. Yeah, and she asked me how I was doing. And India was like, okay. Can we talk about something else? How was your other classes? Oh, they were good. But I'm talking about Chastain. It's like, and you didn't want to hear that shit. It's like, okay, all right, whatever. Go home, come back. They meet each other at the bus stop. Go to school. They get to school, and Chastain sees Lashana get out the bus, so she instantly walks up and she like, "Hey, Chastain, how you doing? You met any new friends?" And of course, Chastain looks at India. She grabs a little book bag. She like, "Yeah, girl, how you doing? I ain't really met no friends yet, but I'm meeting people." And Chastain was like, "So who is this?" And she was like, "Oh, this my best friend from like elementary school. This Lashana. Lashana say hey. India say hey." India was like, "Hey." She was like, "Oh, hi, it's nice to meet you. Have you met any friends up here yet?" India was like, "This is the friends I got." Okay. All right. Well, Lashana, I see you in second period, okay? And Lashana was like, "All right, bye, Chastain." And everybody, India was like, "Okay, bitch, you are doing the most right now. Like, what the fuck why are you acting like that?" And she like, acting like what? She like, "What is all this shit? Bye, girl." And Lashana like, "What? I just spoke." Whatever. I'm going to class. She like, "India, why you acting like that?" India like, "It's nothing. I'm just going on to class." India goes on to class. LaShawna go to her first period. She go to her second period, and there's Chastain. Chastain come right over. Hey, girl, how you doing? She like, I'm fine. How your friend doing? She like, she upset with me. Why? She was like, because she said I was acting funny, but I wasn't acting funny. I was just saying hello. And she was like, well, don't worry about it. She'll come around. If y'all been friends for that long, she'll come around. Yeah, you right. And they went on through the end of the day, and at the end of the day, India come out and LaShawna standing there waiting on her. And India walked right past LaShawna. She like, India, you just gonna walk past me like that? She like, oh, you sure you're not waiting on your best friend? Chastain this and Chastain that. She got pretty hair, pretty eyelashes. She smells so good. Like, okay, India, stop. No, this is how it sounds when you talk to me all the damn time. We don't even talk about the stuff we like. All you talk about is Chastain now. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it don't feel right. Why are you getting upset because I'm meeting other friends? Like, it's not about that. It's just the way you change it. You know what? Don't worry about it. They kept walking home, but they didn't say nothing to each other. As they're walking home, Chastain pulls up on the side of them. Hey, girl, y'all okay? Oh, yeah, we fine. And LaShawna like, hey, Chastain. Yeah, girl, we fine. Just walking on home, And then roll her eyes at LaShawna like, oh, this bitch is still acting. Like, whatever. And Chastain was like, y'all want to ride? I can give y'all a ride. I mean, if it's not too far, you don't have to give me some gas money if it's a long ways, but I'll give y'all a ride home. So, of course, LaShawna jumped at it. Come on, Chastain. Come on, India. And it was like, no, I don't get in the car with strangers. And Chastain looked at her like, I'm not a stranger. You know me. I just introduced myself to you. We go to the same school. Yeah, I understand that, but you're still a stranger to me. I'm fine. I'll walk. So LaShawna had the door open to get in, and she noticed that India's not going, so she closed the door back, and she's like, it's okay, Chastain, we'll just walk. And Chastain was like, LaShawna, you sure? And she like, yeah, we'll walk, it's fine. I don't want to leave India by herself. Okay. Chastain pulls off. LaShawna like, India, what are you doing? We could have had a ride home. She like, you could have went. Who told you to stay? I didn't want to leave you out here by yourself. What if something happened? Like, girl, ain't not going to happen to me. I'm fine. I'm just saying, though, you supposed to be my best friend. We go everywhere together. She's like, I'm not going with her. I don't know her. I know her, but I don't know her. All right, fine. So they walk on home, still quiet. Hey, get up the next day. And LaShawna goes to the bus stop, but India ain't at the bus stop. Okay. She gets to school. India's already at school. The fuck? Why you didn't wait on me at the bus stop? She's like, I just decided to walk on to school. I ain't want to interrupt. Your friend might want to pull up and take you to school. I ain't want you to walk because of me, so I just came on to school. Why you acting like this? I'm not acting like anything. Why you acting like this? So they get into an argument in the hallway, and Chastain walks up, and she's like, ladies, no, stop. No, don't do all that. No, don't do that. Don't show that side of yourself to everybody in the school. Like, y'all are best friends. Don't argue. Like, what is the problem? Nothing, it's fine. So Chastain was like, look, come here. So she pulled him to the side. She like, look, I don't know what y'all problem is, but y'all need to talk. So how about y'all come over to my house? We'll have some drinks, eat some sandwiches, chips, watch movies, just have fun, just to really take the stress off your mind. And LaShawna wanted to get happy, but she looked at India, and India looked at LaShawna like, LaShawna looked like she wanted to do this. But, India was just like, she didn't want to do the shit. But the look on LaShawna's face, she didn't want to hurt her. So it was like, all right, if LaShawna wants to. And LaShawna was like, yes, that's fine. We can do that. When you want to do it? And she was like, well, you can come over to my house today. We can all ride from school together, and y'all can come on my house. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. So the whole day, LaShawna was amped. India was just like, whatever. End of the day come, LaShawna standing down at the end of the steps waiting on India. India come down the steps. Chastain is standing down at the end of the hallway. She's like, come on, y'all. So they run down there, catch up with her, get in the car with her, and they get Chastain's house. Chastain got a big ass house. They walk into the house, and they couldn't believe how big the fucking house was. Like, bitch, are y'all rich or something? And Chastain was like, or something. And she was like, where's your bedroom? She took them to her bedroom. She had a big fucking bedroom. Her bedroom bigger than my house. Like this big ass fucking bedroom. She got an area for a living room, her bed, her whole little vanity area. All this shit is in this one fucking room. And she just like Chastain is like, oh, this ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? She was treating like, oh, girl, this is nothing. This little box we live in. Like, bitch, this is the biggest fucking box I've ever been in before. You talking about this box. She like, girl, this is nothing, honey. They walked over to a jewelry box. This bitch got diamonds. They like, God damn, how old are you again? Like, bitch, what kid do you know had this type of shit? Like, bitch, you drive a BMW. Like, are you kidding me? She like, that's nothing. That ain't even the car I wanted. The fuck? India like, girl, my mama would have got me in the car. I would have been grateful, honey. You riding around in a damn BMW. I know grown ass people that ain't riding around in the BMW. You like, that's nothing? That ain't the car you wanted? And Chastain looked her square in the face and she was like, that ain't what I wanted. Spoiled much? I'm not spoiled. I'm just very picky about the things that I want, and that ain't what I wanted. He could have kept that car. If he couldn't get me the car I wanted, he could have kept that one. I would have continued to ride to school, but what the fuck? Like, India, off the real, India got a bad taste in her mouth. Like, this bitter, ungrateful, spoiled bitch. Like, she already had a bitter taste in her mouth, but she ain't say nothing. She just stepped out to the side. And LaShawn was like, oh, you got this, you got that, you got this, you got that. Like, yeah, got that. It's nothing, it's nothing. So Chastain mama comes upstairs and she says, Chastain, who are your friends? And Chastain turns around and she said, good afternoon, mama. This is my friend LaShawna, and this is her friend India. And Chastain mom was like, hi, ladies. Are you guys staying for dinner? And she was like, yeah, they're going to stay for dinner. And India was like, no, actually, I got to go because we wasn't even supposed to be kicking it this long. You know, we supposed to have this talk, and I was supposed to leave. And she's like, it's not going to hurt you to just stay for dinner. Like, you don't want to be rude. And LaShawna giving her this look like, please. Fine, yes, ma'am, we staying for dinner. And then after dinner, we got to go. That's no problem. Okay, well, dinner be ready in a few minutes. I'll call you ladies down. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. And she's so silly. You have to. I'm gonna have to go in and fix it. So I'll fix it. So you know, she started making the food for them. She called down, girls, come down to eat. They come down to eat. You know, when they get downstairs, it's the mama, the daddy, the grandmama, and a cousin that was older, not like a little cousin, but this is like a grown ass man, and all of them sitting at the table when they come downstairs, and it's like, oh shit, come on down, baby, food is ready. So they get down and they sit, and first off, they look at the plates, and it's like, what the fuck is this? So India was like, what is this? And LaShawna bumped her. And she looked at her like, don't be rude. And the lady was like, no, it's fine. That's chicken and dumplings. You never had chicken and dumplings? And India was like, I've had that. I've had chicken and dumplings before, but it don't look like LaShawna hit again. She was like, yes, ma'am. Thank you for the chicken and dumplings. She was like, I'm going to go ahead and start eating right now. And Chastain mom was like, wait, before you eat, we have to pray. Okay. So she said, she told them, she said, tradition is when we pray, the visitors here pray with us. So I'm going to say the prayer, and you just repeat after me. The rest of the family is also going to join in. So, we'll all pray together. Okay, that's nothing. So Chastain mom said something to herself under her breath before she started this prayer. And then she started praying. And it's like, she'll say what she had to say. And then India and LaShawna would repeat after her. And then the family would repeat after them. And that's how it went the whole time. She would say what she wanted to say, and then they repeated it, and then the family would repeat it after them. So they did this, a whole little prayer, but this prayer wasn't in English. You know what I'm saying? It was like a different language, a different language or something, but they was just repeating. Didn't want to be rude, prayed with the family. Okay, cool. After they got through, all right, guys, let's eat. Everybody started to eat. As they started to eat, oh, this is good. And you look up at the mom, this is good. This is chicken and dumplings. She's like, yeah, baby, that's chicken and dumpling. Yeah, this is real good. And LaShawn like, yes, man, this is so good. Y'all house is so big and pretty. Like, did y'all hit the lottery or something? And the mom was like, or something. This is so good. Like, you got to give my mom the recipe. And they just eating and eating. And the family is like, they eating, but they ain't really eating. You know what I'm saying? They watching them. So they eating and watching them, and all of a sudden India's like, can I get some water? My stomach hurts. It's like, My head is spinning or something. And while she's asking for this water and shit, she just passes out at the fucking table. Bro. Lashana like, India, you okay? India. And the mom is like, she'll be fine. I'm finna get her some water. She'll be okay. Just finish eating. And Lashana was like, she looks at Chastain and she like, Chastain, what's going on? Like, what is going on? And Chastain like, nothing. Just eat. It's fine. She like, no, something's wrong with India. Like, she just passed out. Like, y'all not gonna call an ambulance or nothing? And she was like, no, she probably just needs some water. You know, this food is like from our home, our country, and you know, some people just ain't used to it, and that's probably what it is. She's having a reaction and it's making her stomach hurt, but it's okay. Just eat. And she's like, what do you mean, y'all food? We eat chicken and dumplings here too. What are you talking about? And she's like, oh, nothing. Just finish eating. It's fine. Just eat. Fuck. So she sits back. Lashana sits back and the room starts to spin. So now she's like struggling to keep her eyes open. She reached for Chastain. She grabbed Chastain's arm. She like, Chastain, I like something's wrong. The room is spinning. And Chastain, instead of saying, just eat. Just eat, it's fine. Just eat. Just eat, it's fine. Eventually, she blacks out. She wakes up. She's on the floor. She says a cold floor. It wasn't like a kitchen floor with tile or anything like that. It's more like a concrete floor, like the basement, like a basement floor. Wakes up on a cold floor. When she wakes up, she sees that India's not with her. It's just her on the floor. So she sits up to look around her. She sees like candles lit around her hanging from the wall, like old century candle holder type shit hanging from the wall. And she's looking around like, what the fuck is going on? And she hears a door open and she just lays back down. And then you can hear shuffling of feet like coming downstairs. And then you can hear like, is she still out? And somebody comes over to, you know, Lashana and touches her. And she just like lays there. She don't jump. She don't flinch. She just lays there. And they like, yeah, she's still out. She's still out. And it was like, okay, put her friend right next to her. And Chastain is like down there helping, like, Mom, where you want me to put her? Like, where? Like, put her right next to a friend. And they put her right next to Lashana. Lashana could feel her body hit her body. So she just laying there with her eyes closed and she hears Chastain says, can we hurry up and get this over with? Because I told Dad I didn't want that car. I need the car that I asked for. So we need to hurry up and get this over with. And she like, you need to wait. We got to wait on your dad to come home. This ain't just a ritual we could do by ourselves. You know we need your dad here. I'm saying, can't we just do this without him? Because the longer it takes him to get here, I'm never going to get my car. He going to change his mind or something. And her mom was like, Chastain, stop being so spoiled and just wait on your dad to get here. Fine. Chastain stomps up the stairs. The mama and the grandma go up the stairs. They tell the cousin, you stay here and keep an eye on the girls. So he's sitting on the stairs and he's watching Lashana and India. Lashana don't know what to do. She's scared as hell. All she do is lay on the floor and look around with her eyes to try to see if she's seen anything that she could possibly escape through, a window, a vent, something she can goddamn squeeze through to get her ass up out of there and get India up out of there. She laid there on that floor for about a good 20 minutes. He sat right there on the steps watching them. She was looking around, couldn't find no way. All of a sudden, you hear a car door close. Cloop. You hear the cousin on the steps saying, he's here. And he runs up the steps. And then you hear a door slam. So instantly, Lashana jumps up. She's running around this room. She's looking around. She's trying to see where's there a way out. She's looking for a way out. She looks, there's like windows, but the window holes are too small for them to get through. So she's like, what the fuck? She's looking around for vents, feeling around for vents on the floor. Couldn't find no vent around on the wall, nothing. While she was looking for this shit, she knocks over a clothes basket. Clothes basket fall on the floor, and like this Pepsi bottle roll out of that shit. And when it rolls out, it just kept rolling. It didn't stop. It just kept rolling like it was on a hill. It just kept rolling. And she tried to hurry up and get the bottle before, somebody upstairs hears it, and it stops. And when she grabs it, she noticed it stopped on like a little piece of metal that was sticking out the floor. So she picks it up and she like moves around the dust to try to look around, and it's a handle on the fucking floor. So she pulls this handle to open up, and when she looks down, it's just like a tunnel. Like a tunnel. So she wakes up, she tries to wake up India. India, get up, get up. You can hear over her head that they are coming back to this door to come downstairs. So she trying to wake up like, get up, India, get up, India, get up, India. And India's not getting up. So she's dragging India to this hole in the floor to try to pull India down into the hole with her, before the people get down now. Because apparently dad's home and it's time to do some fucking sacrificing. So she's trying to hurry up and get India into this fucking hole. She's dragging India's body. She jumps into the hole, grab India's legs, and she's pulling India's legs into the hole. She gets from India's waist down into the hole when all of a sudden she feels India being pulled back up. And she's like, India, India. And now the whole family is standing around this hole. And they pulling India, and the mom and them is jumping down into this hole to try to get LaShonda. LaShonda let India go, and she just takes off running. Don't know which way to go. She just started running, because all she know, these motherfuckers are after me, and they trying to get me. So she just started running, cutting corners, wherever there was a damn corner in this tunnel. She ran and ran and ran. The mama and grandmama had on like heels. Like you can hear their shoes on the metal as they chased her. So she is running through this goddamn tunnel. She looked back. You can hear them screaming, come here, come here. They're trying to grab for her. She is like, bust a left, bust a right, bust a left, bust a right, run up, bust a left. She is turning every kind of way she could fucking turn until she runs into a dead end. She gets into this dead end and just like, I'm stuck. All she knew was she was stuck. She put her back against the wall. She just listened. You can hear the mama and the grandmama just running in different areas close by, but you can hear them bitches running in different areas like, they gonna fucking catch me. They gonna catch me. Like she was scared as hell. She didn't know what to do. She's like, they gonna fucking catch me. And when she backed up into this hole, it's like she's standing there crying, scared, don't know what the fuck to do. And all of a sudden, something hits her in the fucking face. And she like, the fuck? And then it hit her again. She like, and she looks up, and it's a fucking sewer hole. It's a sewer top over her head. So she instantly started to climb. She's climbing up this shit. When she get halfway up the motherfucking ladder, the grandmama and the mama like, get her, hurry up, get her. So the mama is coming up the ladder. The grandmama ran back to tell them she's coming up through the goddamn ground, I guess, so they can run through the house, out the front door, and catch her ass in the middle of the street. LaShonda ran for her fucking life up that ladder. When she got to the top, she said the fucking top was too heavy for her to try to like push with one hand. She had to put her back against the top and push that shit up like that to try to get out of the fucking hole. She finally got out of the hole and just ran. She don't know how long she ran, but she ran so she couldn't run no fucking more. And when she couldn't run no more, she was on a dark road, no lights, a field. So, cars are like, it's a car like racing down the street from the way she ran. And she just ran into this field and like ducked down and like sat there till the car went by. She did that the whole time until she got home. When she got home, she was fucking traumatized. Her mama didn't open the door. She just fell in their arms, crying, screaming, telling them to call the police. Call the police. You got to say, India, call the police. And the mama's like, what? She's like, call the police, India. They got India. Mama just called the police. Police get there. She tell them everything. They had us in this house. They said they were going to sacrifice us. They got my friend. I ran through this tunnel. I ran forever. And the police, said they was going to go up there and check. So they sent cops up there to check. And there is no daughter Chastain that lives in this house. These folks claim to not have a daughter, much less the daughter having friends over at the house. So the police is radioing back in to the cops that's with LaShonda. And they like, these folks don't have no child. And she like, they lying. They got a daughter named Chastain. She's the most popular girl in school. And, they got my friend. And the police just kept coming over the radio saying these folks are adamant. They're saying they don't have no kids. We've checked the house. We don't see no kid room in this house. They don't know what India. They don't know no children has been in this home. They lying. My friend is there. They lying. Check the basement. My friend is there. Police go off the radio for a minute and they come back. We checked the basement. There's nothing. We ain't see nothing down there. They lying. They got my friend. Now India mama, they reaching out to India mama, notifying India mama that, what's going on and what's being said. And apparently these folks stuck to their guns. They didn't have no daughter named Chastain. We never had a daughter named Chastain. We don't know a girl named Chastain. Don't know Chastain live here. Now, when the police go up to the school to check the school about this, somebody's at the door. Somebody's at the door. It may be two. But yeah, so they didn't, they went up to the school to ask the school about Chastain, and the school did say it was a girl named Chastain that went to that school, but this wasn't no popular girl. Like, what are y'all talking about? And they was like, this popular girl with this nice car and da-da-da-da. No. Okay, can we see a picture of Chastain? They take a picture, the police take the picture, and they take it back to LaShawna, and they show LaShawna the picture, and LaShawna like, who the fuck is that? Like, that's the girl Chastain. Like, no the fuck that ain't. Yes, it is. This Chastain they got a picture, got like nerdy glasses on. This don't even look like the girl that they knew as Chastain. Like, no, that's not Chastain. Chastain is the popular girl. She like the captain of the goddamn cheerleading squad. No, the girl that's the captain of the cheerleading squad is this girl. Whole different girl. Neither one of them girls look like Chastain. The family stuck to the fucking story, y'all, and India is a missing person. How was your weekend?
How's yours?
Awesome.
Yes.
So yeah, they never did find India. There was no such thing as a popular cheerleader named Chastain at all. The popular cheerleader name was Jolene. She was a 12th grade. She was in a varsity cheerleader. She was the captain. She was not Chastain. Nothing. Nothing. They didn't have nothing to go on. Oh, makeup brushes. Okay, that's what's up.
I know you've been doing makeup.
Thank you. So, yeah, the family stuck to the story. They was investigated for years and years behind this. But they stick to the story. The story has always been the same. They ain't never had no daughter. They was investigated. Folks watched their house to see if children came out of the house. Never saw a child come out of the fucking house. LaShawna was beside her fucking self. She could not believe that everybody was just so quick to let this shit go. And the more she brought it up and tried to speak on it, the more people would come to her parents and be like, have you ever considered psychiatric help? Yeah, so LaShawna eventually stopped speaking on it because they was talking about locking her ass up. And she was just like, she vowed that she was going to find out what the fuck happened. And last my knowledge was she was going to keep her word on it. So she says she is going to find out who these people is and where they came from. And, she's going to figure out, the tunnel or how to get back. Because apparently she told the cops about the tunnel, but she couldn't find her way back to these people's house. That would have been proof that she had actually been to these folks' house if she could have found her way back. But when she went back down into that sewer hole, all the lefts and rights and shit that she made, she couldn't find her way back. So it was no proof to be like, I ran from these folks' house through these tunnels and I came out right here and you can't get your ass back. So a lot of the stuff that they said that she was saying didn't make sense. Like, if you ran away from this house through these tunnels, why can't you find your way back? And, just a lot of shit, and counselors, talking to the counselors and shit, counselors like, her and India was loners. They always stayed to themselves. Why would a popular person be hanging out with two freshmen? It was a lot, honey, but yeah, India is a missing person. They've never met a Chastain, and LaShawna is claimed to be losing her damn mind. So, that's you guys' first story. This is your brief intermission where you get to go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, go in there and steal you a burger from Memorial Day food, pop you a beer, go to the bathroom, but make sure you wash your hands. Please go over and tip your auntie and meet me back here in 5 minutes to start your second story. Y'all get 3 tonight. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all these 3 stories and then let y'all go ahead and roll on about y'all Memorial Day. But I had to give y'all fix on Monday because I didn't need nobody to hunt me down on my Memorial Day talking about how they didn't get their goddamn fix. So that's what I'm here to give y'all. Now, all of my other family members that's sitting here waiting on me to start this second story time, please get your ass up and go close my door. If you don't go close my door, I'm gonna start calling y'all out individually. I'm gonna start calling y'all ass out. I'm gonna start telling your cousins to move so your ass can get up and go close the door. Cause I swear I seen like 15 of y'all creep in during story time and nobody closed the damn door behind them. So can I please get y'all ass up? Go close the door. I would greatly appreciate that. Honey, they took those avenues. They took those avenues, and nothing has turned up. Nothing has turned up. So, thank you, LaShandra. So I hope you guys like that story. We're gonna get ahead and start this second story in like 4 minutes. So yeah, ain't nobody close the door. Please get up and close the door. All superstar stickers and super thanks that is received, you will be put in a story time. I can't guarantee you'll live through the story. I can't guarantee you won't be a ghost in the story. All I can guarantee is that you will be in the story. Yes, Tootsie Roll.
I'll finish some meeting now.
Yes, sir. Thank you. You will not believe what happened last minute.
What?
We were about to go, right? And it's like 10 minutes before we were about to go, we get news.
Thank you, Nino.
You know what that news is?
What? What? Oh, goodness. Yeah, I know that was probably hard for her.
Yeah, I was like...
Auntie, did you get Eva? Get mine. I sent a few days ago. Let me see. Which one that you sent a few days ago? What was it, a super thanks or a super sticker? You can't be like that. You can't be like that, Chase. About now, I want my daughter to make new friends. You can't be like that. Thank you, Miss Chevy. Shay, I think, okay, so Shay, the last story, Shay Seek Nicole, the last story you was in was on the 25th. So that was, yeah, Monday, Friday, Wednesday story time, Shay. Thank you, Nino. Put yourself down for a story time. You did good with your makeup on TikTok. I was watching you. Thank you, Donna. I had never done it before. Y'all, I stood in the mirror and looked at myself for so long and just cried. Like, I ain't never seen me look like that. She said, Auntie, that story there. Look. Do spot twice. That story there. Y'all got 1 more minute, so if you in the bathroom, shake it, flip it, zip it, and wash your damn hands. Nah, I accidentally said the same thing twice. These stories be really getting me through my days at work, and I don't care if I'm all caught up. I'll be watching some of the stories over again. Okay, Aaliyah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you for the support, love. All right. Okay. All right, we finna... That is creepy. I hope she found out what happened. I hope so, too. No, you can't wash your damn hands tomorrow. Sweet tea, you wash your hands today. Oh my goodness. My nieces. Y'all a headache in the head. I just came across your page and I've already watched 2 videos. Thank you. I'm loving it. Thank you so much, love. Tania, thank you. Thank you so much for all the support and love. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. All right, you guys. Time for the second story. Hey, Charlie. Sent it during Friday story time. Let's see. Friday story time. I'll check into that, Shay. Yeah, I'll check into that. And if it is on there, I will go ahead and add you to the story times. You know how I am. All right, you guys. So if y'all are ready to start this next story time, come on, go ahead and thumbs up the live. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Let me know y'all ready. Y'all back. Y'all got y'all snacks, y'all cakes, y'all pies, y'all twisties, y'all shot glasses, and all that good shit. And you are ready for the second story. Let me get them thumbs. Chastain, you guys. I hope you guys liked your story. All right, y'all. Come on, let me get them thumbs. Let me get them thumbs. And if you ain't thumbs up the live yet, please go over and thumbs up the live. I would greatly appreciate it so we can keep these trolls out of our area, out of our space. We got security at the door to keep all that from happening. So all we got to do is make sure the door stay closed. Hey, Keyshawn. All righty. Second story of the night, you guys. Just in case anybody wondering what story we on, this is the second story of the night. All right, this story has Tay-Tay, Sophie, and Reese. Reese Cup. Not my Reese Piecey, Reese Cup. Come in. Sis, can you give me some water in my water bottle so I can keep count of my intake? Oh, those are cute. Birthday, what is it? Dressling? What's in it?
Chocolate.
Oh, it's chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she had like little chocolates. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's real cute.
Yeah, it has little nutritious facts.
I see. All right, now here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I know, right? Like a little purse. That is cute. All right, guys. Here we go. Here we go. So, like I said, we got Sophie, Tay-Tay, and Reese Cup. This is you guys' story. What are those chips? Mm-hmm. They went all out with that shit, honey. They went all out with her little thing, honey. Thank you for coming to my party. Oh, yeah, they went all out with their little thing. That was cute. Oh, all this mine? Oh, I didn't know. I thought that was for you. All right, here we go. Okay, so Reese, Sophie, and Tay-Tay. This is you guys' story. So Tay-Tay drives for Uber. And around this time, shit was getting tough. Shit was getting real tough. And she was running, low on funds. So she started driving a lot more than she used to and a lot more uncomfortable hours than she used to. Now, Tay-Tay, by her being a girl driving, she didn't really like to take too many dude passengers. And she didn't drive at night because she knew it wasn't safe to drive. Now, Tay-Tay is driving in Atlanta, of course. And she got two regulars that she picked up from the same area. So Sophie and Reese both worked at Grady Hospital. Now, they would reach out to her, call her on her cell phone outside of the app, you know what I'm saying? And they would pay her in cash. She had no problem with it. It's two ladies late at night. She been doing this with these two ladies for like months now. So she knew them. They was her regular. She knew if she didn't make now another fee that night, she was going to make the fee for Sophie and Reese. So one of these nights come and it's getting late and she hadn't heard from Sophie and Reese. And, she's getting all these hits for all these different passengers, people needing rides, but she's scared because like, I don't feel comfortable like driving at night, but she needed the money. Rent was due, you know what I'm saying? She needed the money. So when she's about to accept one of these rides, all of a sudden her cell phone rings. She answers the phone. It's Sophie. Hey girl, you working tonight? Tay Tay like, thank God. Yes, I'm working tonight. What's up? We need to ride home. Okay, I'm on the way. So, she goes to pick them up and they tell her, we're not going home. I'm going to my cousin's house because I got to do her hair. Okay, where your cousin stay? She stay over by Lake Lanier. Okay. What, them apartments over there? Yeah, them apartments over there. Okay, that's cool. You're going to have to pay me a little extra because I ain't used to driving you this far. Girl, that's fine. That's no problem. Okay, cool. Take her over there. No problem. This shit ended up being something that she did like twice a week. She would go over her cousin's house. And, Reese would go with her while she did her hair and everything. She would go over there all the time. So now Tay Tay done got to a point where it's a route. She knows this route. You know what I'm saying? One weird ass night, and I call it a weird ass night because her night started off weird. Tay Tay night started off weird as shit. So she said the first thing that happened that night was she got up to do her night shift. She said she worked that whole day shift. She came home for about an hour and a half, took her a quick little nap, and she got up to start her night shift around like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So the first weird thing that happened was she set her alarm to 7 o'clock so she could get up. She said she laid down and she felt like she slept for hours. She said she was so scared. She jumped up thinking she was late. She like, oh my God, I've been asleep for so long. I'm late. And she said she looked at her clock and she had only been asleep for 20 minutes. But she felt so well rested. She couldn't understand that shit. Like, I swear I've been asleep for hours. And it's like, no, you only been asleep for 20 minutes. So she thought that was weird, but she didn't pay no never mind to it. Got on up, got dressed for work. Her first three trips that she was supposed to do all canceled like maybe 5 minutes away from the destination she was supposed to pick them up from. Just all canceled. She was just like, shit just wasn't going right for her that night. So, of course, Sophie don't call. Okay, bet. I get to pick them up. So she goes to pick up Sophie and Reese, and Sophie lets her know, I'm going to my cousin's house over by Lake Lanier to do her hair. Are you ready for the ride? She like, yeah, you got the gas money and all that stuff. Gave the money, pleasantries, turned the music up, and they got the ride. Now, as they get the ride, Tay Tay says she noticed when they started to get closer to Lake Lanier, it's a fog started. She don't know when this shit started. She all of a sudden noticed it was getting foggy, which it shouldn't be fucking foggy, but it was getting foggy all of a sudden. She didn't think nothing of it. She just kept driving. She said as she got to the bridge, over the bridge, the Lake Lanier Bridge, she said once they started riding on the bridge, she noticed in her rear view that every time they drove forward, the light that they would pass would go out. She noticed that as she would drive past the lights, right after she passed the lights would go out on the bridge, one at a time, right behind her car every time she did it. She noticed the shit, and then she told Sophie and Reese to look back. She like, look back, y'all. And they look back, and they notice it's dark as shit on the bridge. Like, what the fuck? What happened to all the lights? And she like, girl, the lights are going out as we are driving. Bullshit. Like, look. They look in the front, and the bridge is lit the fuck up. But when they look back, the bridge is dark as shit. She like, the lights are going out as we going over the bridge. So Sophie was like, stop the car. Just stop. So she stops the car. And that part of the bridge stay lit up. The bridge behind them, dark as shit. She like, try backing up. Maybe if you back up, the light will come back on. Tay Tay like, hell no, I'm not backing up because I don't know what the fuck is in that dark. You see, this fog is thick. We can't even see back there. She like, girl, okay, well, just go. Let's just go because I don't know what the fuck going on. They hearing creaking and, sound like tree limbs and shit breaking, sound like stuff moving in the water. So they like, fuck it, just drive. So she's driving at the regular 45 speed that she's supposed to be doing, and the goddamn lights are still going out as they drive. And she said, baby, it's something going on with these lights. It's something going on. So she like, just hurry up and get off the fucking bridge. Just go. So Tay Tay guns it, trying to hurry up and get off the bridge. As she is flying up this fucking bridge, she see a lady in a blue dress, a dirty, raggedy ass blue dress, walking from the left side of the bridge, crossing the street, right in front of their fucking car. Tay sees her and slams on the brake, almost hit the lady. The lady didn't even fucking flinch. She didn't move. She didn't look at the car like, bitch, how dare you? Nothing. The bitch didn't even look up. She just kept on her same stroll, her same stride, the same pace. She didn't even look at their ass. And they watched her like, why the fuck is this lady out late at night walking across this goddamn bridge by herself? So Tay decides to roll down the passenger window and scream out, ma'am, do you need help? Lady didn't even say shit. She just kept walking across the fucking bridge. They're like, what the fuck is she doing? So she opens up the door, she steps out, she says, excuse me, ma'am, it's late. Do you need any help? Lady still didn't say shit. She just kept walking. They're like, what the fuck is she doing? So now they get out the car because they concerned. The lady looked like she done been beat the fuck up, like her clothes all dirty and shit. She just looked dirty, like something's wrong. So they get out the car and they walk in front of the car the same way she walked across the bridge in front of the car. They stand in front of the car and they see her still walking forward. They like, ma'am, do you need help? They watch this lady walk over to the edge of the bridge. They watch this lady climb up on the bridge and they are running like, ma'am, don't do that. Stop. And she just climbed up on the bridge. And as they're like running over there towards her, she turns around and they see her face. And it's like all of them just scream, fall back to the ground, pushing away from the bridge. And the lady put her arms out and she goes straight back off the bridge. They all like jump up. They can't believe what the fuck they just seen. Like, did you see her face? She didn't even have a fucking face. Did you see that shit? They all rush over to the side of the bridge to look over the damn brightness to the sea. The water's just making waves. You don't see nobody splashing for help. Water's just making waves. While they looking at this goddamn water make waves, all of a sudden you hear pop. Fucking lights are going out. Pop. Now the car ain't even got to move. The lights are going out where they are standing at this point. Pop. Pop. Like, what the fuck? They see the lights are going out. Now they getting scared. They rush into the car. Tay hurry up and gets in the car, but the car won't fucking start. They like, hurry up, start the car. They look back. All they hear is moaning. All you see is thick fog, dark, and moaning. Footsteps. Not one set, not two set. Sound like thousands of fucking people are walking across the bridge like this is fucking Selma, and they're like, you can just hear this shit. You can't see them, you can hear them. What the fuck? Tay is trying to hurry up, start the car, Sophie and them is locking the fucking doors around them. Reese look back, she like, look. Everybody look back, all you can see is like people, like dirty ass people with their heads down, but they dragging their feet, they limping. It's like a badass fucking scene of Thriller. These motherfuckers ain't doing all that shit. They are coming straight at your ass. She sees this shit. She sees this. Tay sees this, and she is like damn about to flood the engines, like stepping on the gas, trying to hurry up and get the car started. They in the car screaming, hurry up. All of a sudden you hear on top of the car, like they are hitting, like these fucking people are surrounding the goddamn car, hitting on the fucking car. Like they are around the car so much you can't even see out the window. All you see is body and clothes and shit. Tay is begging, like they are pulling on the fucking doors and shit. She is begging, they are crying in the goddamn car. All of a sudden she get that car started. Boom, when that car started, the bridge it lit up. Wham, every light on the bridge comes on. They look around and the people are gone. There's nobody on the fucking bridge. There's not another car. It's just them. Nobody's on the fucking bridge. They are looking around. They don't see no fucking body. Tay, like, I'm finna go. She steps on the gas to get ready to go. Y'all, as she is stepping on this goddamn gas to try to get off this fucking bridge, here come this bitch in the blue dress from the left side of the motherfucking bridge again to walk right in front of the car. Sophie and Reese in the back is telling her, bitch, drive. Run that bitch over. It's 100 points if you could put that bitch in the lake from right here. Don't stop the car. We don't have time to stop the car. You see what happened the last time we stopped the car? Tay was like, fuck it. She gunned it. She stepped on the goddamn gas. And this time, the lady didn't keep walking. That bitch stopped. When she realized Tay was coming faster, that bitch stopped and turned towards the car. Like, hit me, bitch. She turned towards the car with her head still down. Tay them is like maybe 300 feet away from this bitch. She looks up. That bitch didn't have no face, y'all. No face. It looked like somebody chopped all that shit off. It was gone. No face. That bitch looked right at the car and just like squealed. Ah! And Tay Tay just gunned it. Huh! And it's like they drove right through that bitch. She was nowhere to be found. They looked behind them. Nothing. You couldn't see that bitch nowhere. She was nowhere to be fucking found. They drove all the way to Sophie's friend, a cousin house that she's supposed to be doing her house. Jumped out of the car, looked around the car. It was a bunch of muddy fucking handprints all over the hood, all over the back part of the car, all over the doors, everything. And then in the front of the fucking car, it was just like this nasty, funky ass goo looking shit that was on the front of her fucking car. Like, just maggots and worms and shit coming out of the front part. Yeah, it looked real fucking bad. And when they got there and explained what had happened, people were like, you lying. Like, no, this is what really happened. Where it happened at? Up on Lake Lanier Bridge. Oh, the Lake Lanier Bridge? For real? Oh, well, I believe that shit. I believe that shit. For real, it was a lady in the blue dress. Did the bitch have both her hands? Because you know the bitch in the blue dress that walked the bridge, right? And Tay Tay like, no, I don't know nothing about the bitch that walked the bridge with a blue dress. What the fuck are you talking about? And that's when they explained to Tay Tay about the woman in the blue dress. About how her and her friend drove that same bridge that night to go to a bar to have drinks, but they never made it there. They car veers off the side of the motherfucking bridge and into the water they go. The police come out there because they noticed the skid marks on the fucking bridge. So they go out there and they look for this fucking car. Where's this fucking car? And they never find the fucking car. They can't find the car. A year later, a fisherman goes out there and he finds a body rose to the fucking surface. He called the police. They come out there, they get the body, and they like, who the fuck is this? They realize this person ain't got no fucking fingers and toes. What the fuck? Who the fuck is this? They don't know who the fuck it is. They don't know. And then, you know, they fast forward like 20, 30 years later, in like the early 2010 or some shit like that, in the early 2000, 2010, something like that. When all of a sudden the car that these women was driving to this bar was found in the bottom of Lake Lanier. And the lady body was still behind the wheel of the fucking car. But her homegirl is the one they found previously. She never did get from behind the wheel of the car. So she was underwater in that car for 30 years. Think about it, y'all. 30 summers of playing in that water. 30 summers of almost drowning in that lake with that rotting body down there in the fucking water. 30 summers people played, drunk that water, choked on that water, almost drowned. 30 summers with that body down there. Riding away in that fucking water. They finally pulled it up out of the water. And that's when they found her body was still in there. But you know, ever since that shit happened, that lady who was driving that car in that blue dress have been seen on Lake Lanier Bridge so many motherfucking times. The bitch need a model card. Like, you might well go and get that bitch the phone number to Uber so she can stop walking the goddamn bridge, because she's always there. She's always there. People see her all the time and don't even realize it's a fucking ghost. They don't even realize it. You just see a person walking out of the damn bridge and you just keep it moving. It never snaps or none of that shit. Yeah. So that's what, 30 summers of playing in that water with a decaying body, which is way more. It's way more decaying bodies down there. It's just they can't get down there to get them shits. Or they can't go down there and search for them. They just care not to go down there and search for them because they know it's some shit in that water, y'all. The catfish in that water is so fucking big, it don't make no goddamn sense. It really don't make no... Who the fuck put steroids in Lake Lanier? Because the catfish are bigger than fucking The Rock. That don't make no damn sense. So, yeah, they said that the catfish ate on the woman while she was under the damn water. But it wouldn't be the first time something like that done happened. Y'all all remember the story I told y'all of the chicken truck? Y'all remember the chicken truck, right? In broad daylight, the chicken truck goes off the side of Lake Lanier Bridge into the water, and then they send the divers down there to try to retrieve the fucking truck. You know, they had to go down up the little wires to hook it onto the truck so they can pull it out of Lake Lanier. Yeah, when the divers went down there, they said, oh shit, the devil is a fucking lie. They said from where they stood, you can see catfish the size of 11 and 12-year-old boys indulging on that fucking chicken truck. And they knew if they would have got close, they'd have got ate the fuck up. So them divers was coming up out of that water so goddamn fast, refusing to go back in. It was no fucking joke. It wasn't no joke. That shit is for real. So yeah, them catfish big as shit. Big as shit, y'all. Like, y'all done seen if you have been on my TikTok page, and I did that video, y'all seen them fucking pictures I put up of them catfish. Them catfish is big enough to swallow your whole goddamn family, and when nobody be the goddamn wiser. But just be careful when you out there at that lake. You'll encounter ghosts and won't even know you're encountering ghosts. You'll have a full conversation with a fucking ghost and won't even realize until somebody tell you, bitch, why was you over there talking to yourself? I wasn't. You were. But you know, we will all get our chance to see if there's really any creepy shit going on in Lake Lanier. We will all get our chance to see because y'all already know Auntie is going to take that trip to Lake Lanier. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get on the boat. I'm going to get in that water at nighttime. Yes, that's exactly what Auntie going to do. I sure am. And we're going to see if we can catch some creepy shit out there. We're going to see if we can film some ghosts walking on water out in that bitch because Auntie's doing it. Auntie will be doing it. So just stay tuned. Auntie will be doing it. Yeah, we won't be having no fish fry with them big ass fucking fish, not at all. But yeah, that was you guys' second story. This is your brief intermission where you go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, retwist your twisties, refill your shot glasses. Meet me back here in 4 minutes for the next story time. Yeah, and don't forget to go over and tip your auntie. Okay, so I see some of my moderators is snapping on me. Yes, I am going. We already discussed this, moderators. I am going to Lake Lanier. Do you guys not remember? I'm doing it in June. Do you guys not remember me discussing this with you guys? Yeah, somebody drowned Sunday. Somebody drowned Sunday at Lake Lanier. Yes. But see, I'm going to be on a boat. And I'm going to be taking like a boat tour of Lake Lanier. So you guys get a chance to see. And it's going to be at nighttime. So you guys can see, you know, we'll record. You know, I'll show y'all around as much as I can. And y'all tell me, you know, we'll go over and look over the footage later. See if we caught something here or there. But y'all know the movie, y'all know the show Ozark was filmed out there at Lake Lanier. So there's some spots out there that I would like to check out, you know. So the plan is to go to Lake Lanier, you guys, at night in June. And I know my moderators are going to be very pissed off. I know some of the family are going to be mad as hell at me. Because y'all like, Auntie, don't do that stupid shit. But I'm not talking about getting in the water. I'm going to be on a boat. But we have had boat incidents. But I'm going to be safe. I'm going to be safe. So we're going to all get our chance to see what Lake Lanier look like at night. Because it will be live. Right. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know to stay on the boat. I don't give a shit if the boat catch a hole in that bitch. It's going to sink with me on it because I'm not getting down. Now, you're going to be in the parking lot showing footage of the boats at night. We already pissed off. You know better. Man, y'all look. Y'all know Auntie ain't going to do nothing. They're going to hurt myself. But I had already told y'all I was going to do this so we wouldn't have to have this argument in front of the rest of the family. So, you know, I had already told y'all I was doing that in June. That we were going to Lake Lanier at night to film. So, I already told y'all we was going to do that. Now I'm already scared for you. I'm not going to get in the water. That's not the plan. The plan is not to get in the water. I've had my experience in that water, and I'm not stupid. I'm not fucking around in that water no more. No, I'm not fucking around in that Lake Lanier water no more. But I am going out there on a boat at nighttime so y'all can see. I'm not getting in that water. I had my experience with that water. That shit almost killed me. Whatever the fuck is in that water almost drowned me several times when I was little. In that one fucking occasion when I went. So I'm not getting in the water. That's a big fuck no. But I am going to go film on the boats so you guys can see Lake Lanier at night and y'all can kind of get an idea of what I be talking about when I say Lake Lanier, and I be describing different parts of Lake Lanier. Y'all get a chance to have a visual of this shit. Now, I love you too much. I already don't go. Y'all, we gonna be safe when we go. Y'all going with me, right? Y'all gonna be with me, right? Damn, don't everybody speak at once? They don't care nothing about no damn boat. You know it. They can Google it. Y'all a mess. I think I'll get it done, man. I told y'all I was gonna do it. So, and Aunt gonna be with me. So, I'm getting a professional to do this boat. But we going out there at night, y'all. We going out there at night. So, yeah. Now, not Google Maps. I'm going out there, y'all. I'm not getting in the water. I can promise y'all that. I can promise y'all I'm not getting in the water. But we are definitely taking a night trip. We are definitely taking that night trip so y'all can see Cemetery Island. Y'all can get an idea what that shit look like. Y'all can get an idea how these docks look when I be telling y'all about how it look. Nah, we can see Lake Lanier online. Y'all a mess. All right, you guys. Stop cussing me out. Okay, we finna get ready to start the last story of the night. So if y'all are ready for the last story of the night, thumbs up the live and go over and tip your auntie. So thumbs up the live and go over and tip your auntie. Yeah, I told you not to go. I did tell you not to go because your family was trying to take you a while back. I did tell you not to go. But I do want y'all to see what I be talking about. Y'all know I be trying to do I be trying to get y'all those visuals so y'all can have those visuals for story time. So, that's why, I'm trying to get y'all them visuals. Now that I've been ready. Trying to get y'all the visuals. So, removing somebody that goes to their training thing goes wrong. But we gotta say, loyalty $1,000 clearly. Now, who idea was this? Now, can I be a moderator just to talk you out of stuff like this? That I've seen it on Google already. Y'all a mess, man. Y'all a mess. It's gonna be okay. Auntie gonna be okay. Auntie gonna be okay. I'm strong. I've survived Lake Lanier before. In Lake Lanier, I've survived Lake Lanier. In Lake Lanier. I'm not getting in Lake Lanier this time because I already know how that shit is. That's what imagination is for. I can't with y'all, man. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and start the next story time. Please thumbs up the live. If you ain't already, thumbs up the live and let me know y'all guys are ready. Go over and tip your auntie. Where's the drummer? It's time. That is good enough for me. Yeah, miss. I heard stories. That is good enough for me. Auntie gotta, I want y'all to see. But the boat is in Lake Lanier. Yes, the boat will be in Lake Lanier. And I will be going very deep off into the Lake Lanier. In Lake Lanier. But I'm not getting off the boat. So we should be good. We'll take a vote. I see the family getting upset. We'll take a vote on it when I get closer to the date. Because I see the family getting real upset right now. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and give y'all this third story so all my pissed off family can get their ass offline and go get them something to eat and calm that hanger down. You know what I'm saying? So our last story of the night has Linda, Miss Chevy, and Evelyn. Linda, Miss Chevy, and Evelyn. Now, if they cut my class, moderators let me know so I can call their parent and let them know that they was not in my damn class today. Get on the boat. Ain't it, Auntie? Man, I'm just trying to give y'all a visual of this shit. Oh, they gonna be Chevy? Okay. All right. I'm good to talk shit. All right, here go the last story of the night. Auntie, can I borrow some hot sauce? You sure can. I tell Aunt to give you some hot sauce. We want you to get a refund. See, Auntie, you know, the mood is different. Now you want to go too deep. No, I'm saying because okay, so when they filmed the show Ozark at Lake Lanier, they didn't just film like right there. They went all over Lake Lanier to film because there are islands in Lake Lanier, and they're not even really fucking islands. They're just hills that wasn't covered by the water. They call them islands, but they're really just massive motherfucking hills that the water don't cover. You know what I'm saying? Like the top of a hill and the water might stop like right here. If you go to that water, all of that is a fucking hill. That whole thing is not an island. That whole fucking thing is a hill, the top part of a hill. So they filmed in different areas. Cemetery Island and all that stuff, they filmed in different areas. So I wanted y'all to see all of that up close and personal at night so you can get the creepy vibe. Now I saw it on Ozark already. I'm good. Y'all a miss, man. All right. All right. Yes, go get a refund. Because going out deep into the water is different. The island's probably hurting too. They are. Shit. Like, until you not Ozark, they already tried you. Okay, so I see my family's getting very upset about my decision to go to Lake Lanier. I see they're getting very upset about it. So we're going to go ahead and go with this story time so I can let them off. So I can get some alcohol in this system, like real alcohol in this system. Okay, so Linda, Miss Chevy, and Evelyn, this is you guys' story. I hope you guys like the story. Send somebody else's preservation. I can't send nobody else to do without my story. They ain't gonna be able to get into the information like I'm gonna be able to get into it. So I can't send nobody else to do it. I'm gonna have to go to the Lake Lanier myself, guys. So that's the plan in June. I'm going to Lake Lanier myself. And I know y'all gonna be very fucking mad with me. Y'all gonna be very angry with me. I already expect that. I already knew that was coming. But I gotta get the people what they want. And I know y'all want to see these spots. So but we'll take a vote on it because, you know, we don't do shit unless we take a vote on it as a family. Yes, it's going to be dark when I go because they don't start doing their boating tours until, goddamn, until 7. So 7 here is pretty much dark. Like, I can send my baby dad. Oh, my God. I don't need no more alcohol. I already do all this shit back up. Okay. Okay, so Linda, Miss Chevy, Evelyn, this is you guys' story. I probably should have changed this story considering what I'm going through right now with you guys, but I'm not going to change it. I'm going to keep it the way it is. Now, can I send my baby daddy too? Right. Y'all a mess, man. So, Linda, Miss Chevy, Evelyn, this is you guys' story. So Linda is the mother of Miss Chevy and Evelyn, and she really was down on her luck. Their dad had been taking care of them because she was trying to get on her feet. She finally got her apartment over there in the Lake Lanier area, and she couldn't wait to have the girls over. So she reached out to their dad and let them know she had a spot, and he can come over and check it out when he get off work so he can make sure they're in a safe environment because of her past and the things she's done in her past. He didn't feel comfortable with the girl staying with her. So he comes over after work. He sees the area she lives in. He goes out, into the back part of her apartment, like where her apartment is, and it's like a little pathway. Thank you, Keisha. Nah, nope. So he notices a little pathway in the back of their apartments. He followed a pathway and it leads right to the lake, like right down the side of the lake, So he comes back and he let her know. He like, nah, Linda, I don't think this is a safe place for you and the girls. That pathway back there leads to the lake. You know that, right? And she was like, oh, no, I didn't know that. I hadn't been all back there. I mean, me and the girls don't go. We're not going to be back there. We're going to be, in the front or in the house. We're not going to be out in the backyard going through pathways or nothing like that. And, her little baby dad was like, okay, that's fine. Just don't let them go back there unless you with them. She's like, okay, cool. That weekend come, Friday come, he brings over the girls, Chevy and Evelyn, Miss Chevy and Evelyn jump out the car. Mommy, they were so happy to see me and Linda. Oh, mommy, oh, we miss you, we miss you. She like, hey, baby. She get them hug and everything. He tell her, I'll be back Sunday at 8 o'clock to pick them up. She like, okay, cool. They come into the house. Oh, mama, this your apartment? She like, yep, this my apartment. Oh, it's so pretty. What we gonna do? And she was like, well, tonight we gonna have a family movie night. We gonna take baths and we gonna sit on the floor, eat popcorn and watch movies. And then tomorrow we're gonna have a picnic. And they like, a picnic? Like, yeah, we're gonna have a picnic tomorrow down by the lake. By the lake? You got a lake at your house? And she like, yeah, I got a lake. So we're gonna have us a picnic down by the lake. Okay. So they eat a popcorn and watch movies until they fall asleep. Linda pick both of them up, put them in the bed. She had a 2 bedrooms, so she put them in their little area. She had a little area for their bedroom, so she put them in their bedroom. She would have got her bed. She lays down. She goes to sleep. In the middle of the night, she's woken up by screams. She jumps up. She runs in the room. Miss Chevy and Evelyn is in the bed, and they are holding each other. They screaming. And, she's like, I'm here, what's wrong? And they was like, we heard people. And she was like, where you hear people at? And they was like, in the backyard. And she was like, calm down. It's a pathway back there. People walk to the store that way. They come back from the store that way. So, it's nothing to be scared of. It's just people going to the store. And Chevy was like, no, mama, they were saying our names. And she was like, what? She was like, they were saying our names. So Linda goes over to the window. She looks out the window. She don't see shit. She like, y'all sure? Yes, we sure. They were saying our names. She didn't think nothing of it. She told them, y'all just come lay with me. They go get in her bed. They lay down and go to sleep. That morning, they get up. Everybody get ready. She packing a little picnic basket with sandwiches and chips and juices and all that stuff. Blanket, and she like, let's go. And they like, yay, let's go. So she goes out the back door. She walked through the pathway, just like her baby daddy said. She walked through the pathway, and at the end of the pathway was the lake, just like he said. So she comes out. They come out by the lake, and she's like, look. And they like, oh, a lake. It's so pretty, mama. Can we get in the lake? And she like, no, you can't get in the lake. She like, you can't get in the lake because there's a lot of fishes in the lake, and you don't want something to get you. And she was like, I can swim. And she was like, it don't matter. It'll still get you. So, no, you're not allowed to go in the lake. Mama said you can't go in the lake. Everyone like, that's not fair. We be wanting to swim. We want to play in the water. She was like, no, you can't go in the lake. Fine. So they sit down and, she makes the sandwiches and they talking about all the things they had been doing and what they're doing in school. And eventually Evelyn gets up and she get close to the lake and Linda goes off. Didn't I just tell you not to go by the lake? And she was like, I just want to throw a rock in the lake. And, Linda was like, well, go ahead. Just don't get close to the lake. So she picks up her rocks and she started throwing them at the lake and everything. And she started giggling, laughing while she was throwing the rocks, but Linda didn't pay no attention to her. She was talking to Chevy, and Chevy was talking about how she on a cheerleading squad and all this stuff. She done completely tuned Evelyn out, and Evelyn just laughing and throwing rocks in the water and laughing and throwing rocks in the water. And then finally Linda was like, come on, y'all, it's time to go. So they got up and left. That night, they come to the house, take a shower, sit down, eat dinner, watch TV. She put them in the bed. She goes to bed. In the middle of the night, she hear glass breaking. Linda jumps up. Before she can make it out her door, she hears screaming. She runs over. She goes into the girls' room. It's glass all on them, all on the bed. They just holding each other, screaming. And she like, calm down, calm down. She run over to the window. She look out the window. Ain't nobody back there. She like, what happened? What happened? And she was like, it was a man at the window. What? She said, it was a man at the window. No, baby, no. We on the 3rd floor. It couldn't be no man at the window. It was a man at the window, Evan was saying. It was a man at the window. He was trying to open the window. She like, baby, look, we on the 3rd floor. It couldn't be no man at the window. They're like, it was a man at the window. So she cleans the glass up. She calls the police, let them know. The kid said it was a man at the window. The police told her the same thing. Ma'am, y'all on the 3rd damn floor. How could a man, unless he was fucking Dracula, no, it wasn't no man at this window. She like, well, somebody busted out my windows. It had to be somebody. So the police go out back. They check around. They look around. They don't see nothing. All they see is a pile of rocks in the middle of the backyard. Pile of rocks, like somebody piled up the rocks right in the middle of the backyard. And said, well, we see the rocks back here. Must have been kids. She like, I just moved over here. Don't nobody know me. Don't nobody even know my kids. Like, don't nobody know me to be throwing rocks at my window and stuff. And the police was like, well, I don't know, but we didn't see nobody back there. It's weird. Okay. So that Saturday morning, they get up out the. Thank you, Suki. That Saturday morning, they get up, and Evelyn ain't feeling good. She got a really high fever for some strange reason. And Linda gets up and she go in there and she checks on her because Chevy came and let her know, Mama, something wrong with Evelyn. She ain't feeling good. So she gets up and she go in there and she's like, Evelyn, you okay, baby? And Evelyn was sweating, but she was freezing. She's like, I don't feel good. I'm cold. And, Linda pulled the cover up over her, but you could see this baby pouring sweat, like sweat all over her face. You could just see it pouring sweat on her. And she was like, Mama, I'm not feeling good. Something's wrong. And Linda was like, you want me to call your daddy? And she was like, can you call daddy? Something's wrong. So Linda got up and called her daddy. And her baby daddy come over there. He rushes in. Where is she? Where is she? She in the room. So he goes into the room and she's laying there, poured in sweat, eyes still closed. She's shivering, but she's asleep, and the daddy come in and he like, Evelyn, baby, you okay? Evelyn? And she opens her eyes and she like, Daddy, something's not right. Something's not right. She just kept saying, something's not right. And he looks back and he like, Linda, what did you do? And she was like, I didn't do nothing. She woke up like that. And he looks at, he turns around and he looks over at, hold on, y'all. He looks over at Miss Chevy and he like, what did she do to your sister? And Miss Chevy was like, nothing. We just woke up and she was like this. And he goes over, he feel her head, he could feel her skin was cold, but she was sweating. He like, baby, what's wrong? She was like, I think it was what I ate. So he looks at Linda. What did y'all eat? She was like, I made sandwiches for lunch. We ate pork chops for dinner. It was nothing out of the ordinary. It was regular fucking food. And while she was explaining it was regular fucking food, Evelyn was like, no, the food the man gave me. Oh? Like, everybody looked at Evelyn there like, huh? What man? So instantly, baby daddy pissed off. What man been around my goddamn child on poison my fucking child? And she like, wait a minute, ain't no man been in this house. Ain't no man here. I don't know what the fuck you talking. I don't even know what she's talking about. Like, no. And, of course, Chevy like, ain't no man been in here, daddy. Ain't no man been in this house. Don't be lying for your mama. She like, I'm not lying. Ain't no man been in this house, daddy. And he looked back at Evelyn. He was like, what the man look like, Evelyn? What he look like? She was like, he was at the window. Linda was like, so last night they had a bad dream. They said it was a man at the window. Somebody broke out my window last night. I did call the police. The police came over, and I taped the window back up. So Dad was like, no, this ain't enough. He, tried to close the window, put boards and shit up there. Like, my kid's gonna be safe. He like, I'm gonna stay here tonight and we'll just get up and I'll just take them in the morning. And Linda was like, no, this is my time with them. He like, no arguments. Either I can take them or we can stay. I can stay with them tonight, or I can take their ass right now, and you won't get no more time with them. It's on you. So Linda didn't want them to leave. She like, fine, you can stay. You can sleep in the living room. You can stay. He like, nope, I'm sleeping with Evelyn. She's sick. I'm sleep with her. Alrighty. So she like, okay, cool. You sleep with Evelyn, and Chevy, you can sleep in the bed with me. Chevy was like, okay. So she takes her in the room. She bring extra cover in there for her baby dad. She's like, here you go. Evelyn laying in the bed, shaking, cold and shit. They can't figure out what's going on. Bring her some temper drop medicine, try to lower the fever and all that shit, and they go to sleep. Linda and Chevy is woken up by man screams. Not kid screams, man screams. Ah! They jump up. They run into the room. When they get into the room, Evelyn is suspended in mid-air. Cover still on her. Body stiff as a fucking board, like she's still laying in the bed. She is suspended in the motherfucking air. He is on the floor. Can't believe he's just staring up at the fucking air, and she's just in the fucking air, suspended in the air. And Linda runs in and she sees this shit, and she's like, oh my God. And she runs to like grab for her, and she snatches the cover. The cover comes right off Evelyn. Evelyn is still laying as if she's in the bed. Body is flat, and she's still shivering. And, like she's, but she's in the fucking air. And they're like, what the fuck? So it's like, they screaming for her, Evelyn. Finally, the daddy get up and he he climbs up on the bed and he grabs for her. When he grabbed for her, you would have thought he grabbed a fucking electric fence. He just started to shake. real bad, like he was being electrocuted or something. He was just screaming like, ah, and his body was shaking. And, he's screaming and hollering and shaking and shit. She don't know, Linda don't know what the fuck going on. Miss Chevy standing in the corner with her fingers in her fucking ears screaming, Daddy, Daddy. All Linda could do was snatch the cover. She snatched the cover he was standing on, which caused his ass to fall, and she stayed suspended in the air. Evelyn didn't move. She stayed suspended in the fucking air. When her daddy hit the bed, he was out like a light. All the slaps in the world weren't waking his ass up. She trying to get him up. Chevy's in the corner with her fucking ears on her hands and her ears. Linda's just screaming, Evelyn, Evelyn. Evelyn's body goes from this, suspended up into the air until she was straight up and down like this. Like she was standing in the fucking air. Then her body turned towards her mama, towards Linda, and she was still sitting there like this, but then all of a sudden, her arms like they was snatched down to her side. Her head like it was snapped up. Her eyes was open, and she could see Linda, and she was just like, Mommy, help me, Mommy, help me. And it was like Linda was just scared. She didn't know what the fuck to do. Like, oh my God. So she goes back like at the hood of her baby dad trying to wake him up like, help me, help me, help me. He was not waking up. She told Chevy, Chevy, help me. Chevy scared in the corner with her hands in her ear. Linda is begging, Evelyn, please calm down. Evelyn, please calm down. Evelyn's just sitting there. All of a sudden, she stopped talking as if somebody put their hand over her mouth. She was just like, she couldn't say nothing. Then this big fucking black shadow starts to like grow from behind her. And it's like dangling over her. Like you can see this black shit wrapped around her waist and everything, as if this black shadow had this baby suspended in the fucking air. She couldn't move. She couldn't do shit. Evelyn was just sitting there with her eyes big, like crying. You could see tears coming out of her face, but she couldn't move. It was like someone holding her fucking arm. She couldn't move or nothing. Linda was screaming, let my baby go. Let her go. Let her go. This shit would not let her go. This shit you just see is like, it started to get her face. You can see imprints on her face. Even though it went a hand over her face, you can see the squeezing of her fucking face. And Linda just kept screaming, let her go. And the more she said that, the more you could see this squeezing and squeezing and squeezing until she was just like she was hollering on the inside. Linda ran out of the room, ran into her fucking room, honey. Snatched out every drawer in her dresser until she found her Bible. She got her Bible. She ran right back into that room. She snatched Chevy ass up out the corner, put Chevy over in the middle of the floor with her and dropped to her knees. She opened up her Bible. She told Chevy to repeat after her. And she started saying the Lord's Prayer. Just over and over, over and over. And Chevy was right behind her saying the same thing over and over. As they were saying it, you could hear this screeching, like this loud ass screeching, like if you was beating a cat or some shit, like loud ass screeching, like break your glass screeching as they was praying this prayer, the Lord's Prayer. All of a sudden, this black shadow that was behind her, it's like a big fucking hole of light showed up in the head part of that shit. It was just like, boom, like something blew her face off that bitch, like boom, and there was all this bright light shining from the inside of this thing head, and it was like moving his head around like this. It was still holding Evelyn, but it was moving his head around like this. They just kept praying. They grabbed hand, they were holding their hands, they were just praying harder and harder and harder. You just started to see like this light, this crack started to go down this fucking black shadow, and you can see light beaming through the cracks of this shit, and they just kept praying and kept praying and kept praying and kept praying, and then that shit was like, boom, shook the whole fucking house. This black shadow just exploded into a ball of light so bright everybody had to cover their fucking eyes to keep from going blind. That shit was like boom, and Evelyn hit the floor. Boom. When she hit the floor, she jumped straight up. Mommy, Mommy. She runs right to Linda. Linda holding her. It's okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. Come on. Linda, Chevy, and Evelyn ran out the house. And when she got out the house and, was trying to leave, that's when she realized, oh, damn, this is his car. He's still in the house. So she screams, run up there, scream. He still wouldn't wake up. She just ran downstairs, called the police. Ambulance came over. They was trying to wake him up. They said that man was in a fucking coma. He was in a coma. The police was asking her, what happened? She knew they weren't going to believe what the fuck happened. She knew that. So she was just like, I don't know. He said he had to use the bathroom. He went upstairs. We heard a thud. We ran upstairs. He was on the floor. We don't know what happened. Ambulance people was trying to wake him up and shit. They got him to the hospital. When she went to the hospital, folks said he was in a fucking coma. Like, what? How the fuck did he get in a coma? He's in a fucking coma. They did a CAT scan of this man's brain and head and shit. It said that man's brain looked like it had been shaken. It looked like somebody shook his brain damn near off the stem. Your brain is attached to a stem in your fucking body. They said it looked like somebody shook his ass so violently that his brain shifted from the fucking stem. He was instantly in a fucking coma. Like, they thought the man had been in a fucking accident, or they thought at least Linda hit his ass in the head with a sledgehammer, because they like, that's the only thing that could make that man's head look the way it looked on that fucking CAT scan. They were asking her, did you hit him? Like, he ain't even got no fucking bruises on his head. No, I didn't hit him. Ma'am, this is such a violent, break of the stem. Like, he had to be hit or in a car accident. She like, no, we were in the house. He was never hit with anything. Well, he couldn't have failed that hard. He said if he would have failed at this type of injury, if he failed to get this type of injury, he would have had to fall out of the window of this third floor fucking apartment and hit the ground in order for him to get that type of injury to his brain. But no, he didn't fall. This motherfucker didn't fall. He didn't break dance. He didn't spin on his head. He didn't do none of that shit. But his shit was shook up so fucking bad that it damn near broke the stem. And he was in a coma. Man is still in a coma to this day. Linda felt so bad because he came over to help. And then, this shit happened. She felt so bad. She is still paying for that man to be on life support to this day. To this day, this man is still on life support. Because he's in a coma. It's like his body ain't functioning on its own. And she's paying thousands upon thousands of fucking dollars to keep this man breathing in hopes that he will snap out of this shit and wake up. She's hoping that one day he will. Because in her head, whatever the fuck had Evelyn has got him trapped in his mind. And she like, he just need time. He just need time. And when he wake up, I'm going to be there. I'm going to let him know I was there the whole time. So she think whatever the demonic shit was in her house, they got a hold to her baby, got this man trapped in his fucking head and got him stuck in this coma. So she's been paying thousands upon thousands for this man to be on life support. Like, y'all don't know how much the bill is for that shit, y'all. That shit is a lot of fucking money. And she just can't bring herself to say pull the plug. She feel like every time she feel like she want to be like, just fuck it. Something shows up in her. Something gives her the feeling like, don't give in. Don't give up hope just yet. It's going to happen. Don't give up. And she changes her mind. And she's like, no, he's coming back. He's going to come back. And she's stuck on that. So she's been paying for this man to be on life support for 3 years, y'all. 3 fucking years. And let's just say a month of keeping somebody on those type of machines is like $20,000 to $30,000. Just to keep these people on these type of machines, keep them watched, all this shit, nurses coming in to give them sponge baths and all that. That shit costs money. Do you know if anything happened to your ass and you had to go to the hospital in an ambulance, do you know the fucking oxygen tank that they force on your face? They charge you for that shit. It's like $500 to $700 a breath, bitch. It's like $500 to $700 out your motherfucking pocket. That's why anytime, I don't give a fuck if my arm is hanging on by a thread of meat and they send an ambulance to come get my head, I catch the bus. I call Uber. I bleed all in the Uber car before I let you charge me $26,000 to take me 2 miles up the motherfucking street and force this oxygen on my face. No. So that shit costs money, and she is paying it, y'all. This woman is working like 2-3 jobs. Her family is helping out. His family is helping out. Everybody is paying to keep this man on this fucking machine because she feels like one day he's just going to wake up and he's going to come out of it. So, oh yeah. Yeah, so that shit costs a lot of money. I didn't realize how much Dr. Bills was until I got pregnant with my first child. When I got pregnant with my first child and I had Braxton Hicks contractions and I thought I was going to go into labor, they sent the ambulance to come get me. This ambulance came and got me, and when they got me in the ambulance, they took my blood pressure, they put the oxygen mask on my face and told me they wanted to make sure I had clean, good oxygen coming into my body for the baby, right? Right, okay, cool. I get to the hospital, they tell me it's Braxton Hicks, you can go home. Cool, I go home. 2 weeks later, I get a bill for almost $75,000 goddamn dollars, y'all, $75. Yes, $75. They charge your ass for the ambulance coming out there. Fuck all that Medicaid, Medicare. They don't pay for none of that shit. They charge your ass almost $7,000 for the goddamn ambulance to get out there. And then when you get on that stretcher, bitch, you just signed a bill for $3,000 just to lay on the fucking stretcher. When you get in there and they put that goddamn pump, that fucking pump around your arm, yes, every is $12,000 a piece. And when they throw that fucking oxygen on your face, no matter how many times you tell them, I don't want it, I'm fine, I don't need it, but you need it. Yes, you do, you need it. No, I don't need it. And they put it on your face. Every breath you take, bitch, is $3,000. Every step you take, that bill will follow you. Do you hear me? That shit, you'll rather catch the bus, bitch. I'm talking about your neck can be hanging off your motherfucking shoulders, bitch. You will be on the bus with your goddamn head in your lap, because the shit they are charging. So you know this lady is paying out the ass to keep this man alive. She has hope that this man is going to come up out of this coma one day and he's going to be fine. Doctors have already told her, as long as this man has been under, when he do come out, you have to reteach him everything all over again. He ain't going to know how to walk, talk, shit, wipe his ass, feed himself. You have to teach him all that all over again. So if he come out of this shit, it's going to be a grown-ass baby. You have to teach do all over this again. She don't even mind. She said she'll do it. She said he came to save her and them kids. She gonna stay there for him. And she is dead fucking serious. So, she is dead fucking serious. She's a liaison for an attorney. I can't tell you who the attorney is that she worked for, but she's like a liaison for an attorney. So, with her checks and his family and everybody coming in and pitching in, they've been doing that shit for 3 years, y'all. For 3 whole fucking years. And it's caused a lot of arguments, within the family. People saying just let it go, because that's too much money. We can't be paying this every. So it's been a lot of arguments, but she been keeping that shit. She's been moving on. So long as her job gonna keep paying her, she gonna keep paying for it. So she said she gonna pay for it as long as she can. She said when she can't pay for it no more, then she gonna have to let him go. But as she said, as long as she can keep working and paying and getting the money up, she gonna keep doing it. So that's what she gonna keep doing. But that was you guys' third story of the night. I'm so glad you guys joined me for story time. I love spending time with you guys. I love doing story time with you guys. You guys are my fucking family. I love all y'all individually. Thank you so much for the support and the time of being here on your Memorial Day. I know you all probably busy. So thank you for being here with little old me on your Memorial Day. And y'all know what I say. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Social distance, stay safe. Please stay safe, because I can't lose no more family, y'all. I can't lose no more y'all. So stay safe, social distance, and please don't slap the sleeves off a motherfucker unless they earn it. Okay? Because you got that one bitch at your job that's dancing on that last good goddamn nerve. Wait for that bitch to dance that last good goddamn nerve right on out your body, and then you slap the sleeves off her ass and then tell her I gave you permission to do it. I love you guys. Good night.